Jai Swaminarayan. My dear students, dear devotees, let me ask you some important questions. Have you ever read 4 Vedas? Have you ever read Upanishads? Have you ever read 18 Puranas? Like Srimad Bhagavad Puran, Vishnu Puran, Padma Puran, Skanda Puran, Varaha Puran, Brahman Puran, etc. Have you ever read Ramayana and Mahabharata? Have you ever read Srimad Bhagavad Gita? Have you ever read Brahma Sutra, Manusmriti, Yajnavalkya Smriti? Have you ever read them? I guess all of your answer is no. You never read the scriptures. And maybe you are hearing these names of the scriptures first time in your life. So my worry about you is that without knowing these scriptures, how do you know what is right and what is wrong? What is dharma and what is adharma in the critical situation that arise in your life? When you don't know what exactly written in the scripture, anybody can misguide you on the name of scripture. Anybody can exploit you on the name of scripture. Anybody can wash your brain on the name of scripture. Of course, you might be listening the scriptures from your guru, from your saints, but still there are chances of biases and misguidance if you have chosen the wrong guru. So what is the solution? How can we live a righteous life? How can we live such a pure life, spiritual life? How can we attain the ultimate salvation without reading these scriptures? How can we do that? What is the solution? My dear students, my dear devotees, tell me, what if you get a single scripture which contains the essence of all these scriptures? What if you read that single scripture which equals reading all these scriptures? What if you get that single scripture that is great enough to help you make the right choices in the critical situation that arise in your life? What if you get that single scripture, if you follow it, you get all the 4 endeavors and 4 achievements of the human life: Dharma, Arth, Kama, Moksha. Dharma means clarity about what is right and what is wrong. Artha means wealth. Kama means happiness. Moksha means salvation. So do you want to know that single scripture which equals all the scriptures exist in this world? If yes, only then watch this video ahead. Otherwise stop this video here itself, because this video is not made for you then. But if yes, if you are interested wholeheartedly, then listen. That unique, unparalleled, incredible scripture is Shikshapatri. Yes, my dear students, my dear devotees, that scripture is none other than Shikshapatri. Why am I making such a big statement about Shikshapatri? What is so special about Shikshapatri? My dear devotees, Shikshapatri is the only and only one scripture which is written by Supreme God Himself, Bhagavan Shree Swaminarayan. There are many scriptures written by other sages and great deities, but only this scripture is written by Bhagavan Shree Swaminarayan. You see, 18 Puranas are written by Ved Vyasji. Ramayana was written by Valmiki Rishi. Mahabharata was written by Lord Ganesha. Of course, it was described by Ved Vyasji, but written by Lord Ganesha. But Shikshapatri is the only unique and most fortunate scripture which is written by Supreme God Himself, Bhagavan Shree Swaminarayan. And that's why Shikshapatri is unique, unparalleled and incredible scripture. My dear students, in ancient time it was very difficult to write scriptures. It was a challenging task. They were not having pen and paper like now. They had to write with the ink and feather on the paper of leaves of the trees. It was a challenging task. So Bhagavan Swaminarayan could have told to write Shikshapatri to Nityanand Swami also or Shukanand Swami also, but Bhagavan Swaminarayan didn't. Out of extreme compassion and mercy towards his devotees, towards the mankind and all living beings, Bhagavan Swaminarayan himself accepted that endeavor and took that ink and feather and wrote Shikshapatri on the auspicious day of Vasant Panchami in Vartan. Today also we can have darshan of that auspicious place where Bhagavan Swaminarayan has written Shikshapatri. Each and every word and letter in the Shikshapatri has a great meaning. It has an essence of all the scriptures. The intention behind writing this Shikshapatri is, Bhagavan Swaminarayan would have thought that in future, in Kali Yuga, YouTube is going to come, Facebook is going to come, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, these all social medias are going to come. People won't have time and interest to read scriptures, to understand scriptures. People in Kali Yuga will have a lot of distractions. People in Kali Yuga will have short temper, will have short span of concentration. To deliver the essence of spirituality and essence of salvation, I have to write a short scripture which everybody can read, understand and apply easily. Thinking so, Bhagavan Swaminarayan squeezed all four Vedas, Upanishads, Purans, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita and these all scriptures, and he squeezed and extracted the essence and wrote in the form of Shikshapatri. This Shikshapatri contains 212 shlokas. You can finish reading this Shikshapatri just within less than 1 hour. Isn't it a great reward for the Kali Yuga people? Isn't it a great reward? But still, if you don't read Shikshapatri and don't follow Shikshapatri, then I don't think anything else can help us to live a better life. I don't think anybody can help us to reach God if we don't follow Shikshapatri. My dear students, even Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who was first Deputy Prime Minister of India, he made a great statement about Shikshapatri in a huge public meeting, that if people adopt and act according to Shikshapatri, which is written by Bhagavan Shree Swaminarayan, then police stations and legal courts will become useless. Actually, the parents of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the followers of Bhagavan Shree Swaminarayan. In childhood, Vallabhbhai Patel used to visit Swaminarayan temple Vadtal along with his father. So based on the statement of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, we can understand that Shikshapatri can solve social problems, crime problems, addiction problems, financial problems, poverty problems, environmental problems, pandemic problems, family problems. Shikshapatri is the multifold solution scripture, and that's why Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel has made such a great statement about Shikshapatri. And let me tell you one more interesting thing about Shikshapatri, that you will never see any Swaminarayan devotee a poor and beggar throughout the world. Why? Because they follow Shikshapatri. And those who follow Shikshapatri, they can't remain poor and beggar. This Shikshapatri is not just for the welfare of human beings. It is also for the welfare of animal, birds, all the creatures, all the living beings, for the environment, Mother Nature. It is welfare for everybody and for everything. Shikshapatri is written for Sarva Jiva Hita Vaha. It is for the welfare of everything and everybody. Without reading Shikshapatri, you can't understand what is this Shikshapatri. So you must first of all read Shikshapatri. So finally, if you want to have everything that you require for the happy life, healthy life, wealthy life and spiritual life, if you want to attain your ultimate salvation, if you want to reach divine abode of God, Akshardham, then just simply read, understand and apply Shikshapatri every day in your life. Then see the magic happens in your life. Then see how your life goes from good to great. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.